welcome our faculty as they walk in. As at the heart of a learning institution, our leadership institution is the
We're here to celebrate a milestone, because not only is this the first ever graduation ceremony of African Leadership University School of Business, but it's the first graduation of students from the entire African Leadership University system. And this is the first of what will eventually be 3 million African leaders who will serve as catalysts of innovation, prosperity, good governance, entrepreneurship, and poverty reduction for Africa. The MBA program has about 120 participants, but we have now almost 600 who will be in the undergraduate program, and we expect to grow to about 3,000 in the next 5 years here in Rwanda. And we would not have been possible without the hospitality of President Kagame. And many people ask me, why did you come to Rwanda to set up ALU here? And my answer is very simple. We wanted to show them an example of an Africa that works. So that when young people come from all across Africa and they see the progress that has been achieved in Rwanda in just 24 years, you have no excuse to not be able to replicate what you see here in Rwanda. And in fact, the job has been done. Rwanda works so well that when the African Union was looking for someone to make sure that Africa could work as a continent, all the presidents could vote no one else but President Kagame to lead them through the reform. And so we're very grateful to you, Your Excellency.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for allowing me the privilege of speaking at our graduation. We've spent the past week reflecting and preparing for graduation, closing off classes and thinking about the future. In this time, I have realized what an accomplishment it is to have made it this far, and we have made it. We are now graduates. And not just any graduates, but the founding MBA graduates of the African Leadership University School of Business. And that is something to celebrate. There were times when we thought it would never end, and times when we didn't want it to ever end. But we have now reached just that, the end. We could never have taken this journey without our friends and family who are here today supporting us, as well as those who could not make it, but support us still. Thank you to you all. Thank you to our faculty and the MBA team members for getting us here. Even through last-minute extension requests, missed flights, and intensive mornings when we might have slept through classes. Thank you for getting us to the finish line.
What you have begun here with your colleagues is surely, truly, only by the term of Rwanda, remarkable. And remarkable because it's in Rwanda. The remarkable heartbeat of Africa. Let me share with you something else I picked up in that class we did with the president this morning. No one told me I was going to school. But what a privilege we had this morning to have the president take a class. And he said something which in many ways resonates with the theme of what I want to share with you as an entrepreneur. Big visions. We have a lot of big visions in Africa. But big visions often require humble beginnings. Seen across the backdrop of great institutions of the world, one might think, ALU, this is small. But Harvard was once just like you are today.
So big, and everything seems so out of reach. The sky is high and the walk is wide. You just don't know what you've got yet. It's in the palm of your hands. It's right in front of where you stand.
On behalf of the Vice Chancellor of the African Leadership University, and by the authority vested in me by the African Leadership University Academic Senate and Higher Education Council of Rwanda, I am pleased to bestow upon you the degree of Master of Business Administration. Congratulations to the class of 2018.
Our guest of honor, as you heard just this morning, became the most distinguished guest to ever have graced our classroom as an all-star faculty member of the ALU School of Business. He delivered a gentle yet resounding lecture on coordination and leadership based on a case study written by our very own Professor Catherine Duggan. If we learned anything from his class this morning, it is an affirmation of his exemplary leadership as a visionary and yet one who spares no details. Indeed, when we refer to leadership in the African century, there are few leaders who exemplify this leadership more than our guest of honor. I would go as far as to venture
that he is one of the pioneers of the African century and the type of leadership it warrants. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, Class of 2018, I present to you His Excellency Paul Kagame, President of the Republic of Rwanda.
Fred Swanika, Chairman and founder of African Leadership University. Archer Leke and Chris Bradford, co-founders, special guest, Swive Masiwa, members of the ALU board and ALU executive committee, provost, dean, faculty and staff of the ALU School of Business, graduates and your families and friends, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. This graduation is a moment of celebration and the promise of even more success to come for you individually as well as for your families and countries. I want to congratulate the founders of the African Leadership University, as well as the faculty and staff of the ALU School of Business on this first graduation at the Rwanda campus. At the second home of ALU, Rwanda is proud to be associated with this unique, ambitious institution. These positive developments provide immense scope for graduates like you with entrepreneurial talent and skills. You have such a major stake, and we hope that you will get involved at all levels and in all sectors to drive Africa's transformation agenda. In keeping with the aims of your education here at ALU, I trust that you will find common purpose in this worthy undertaking. I want to congratulate you once again and conclude by expressing our appreciation to the founders of the African Leadership University. You are demonstrating that it is possible to provide relevant world-class education and to nurture leaders who can thrive globally while remaining grounded in African values, culture, and the real challenges we all face. Once again, all the best to you, all the graduates, and we wish you every success as you continue on your respective leadership journeys. Thank you for your kind attention.